Hey, this is just a quick video on the booking process with party bands, what happens during booking, how to book, what happens after you've booked when your band gets in touch, details on the night, what happens on the night, and all that type of stuff. So, the booking process itself, after you've decided what act or band you would like, you let us know. We send out a booking form and contract where you make a deposit payment. So you would select what act you like on the package. You would make a deposit payment. After that has come through, a booking form will be sent out. On the booking form, you'll list all the details, your name, the outstanding fee, the address of the venue, a contact at the venue, an emergency contact, not yourself, maybe one of your bridesmaids or best man or somebody like that. And yeah, all them details are collected there. And from this, a copy of this will be sent to us at Party Bands, will be sent to you, the client. It will be sent to the act, so they have all the information, and it'll also be sent to the venue, so they have all the information as well. From here, you will get the act's contact details. You can send a little WhatsApp. The act will have your details as well, so they'll WhatsApp you. You just can introduce yourself, say hello, talk about any key features or details or things that are important to you on the night. And then closer to the date, we would say usually around 6 weeks before the night, we send out a song request form. Here you can make out all your song requests for the band, for the DJ, list any things that are important, any shout outs you would like on the night. So the band will have a bit of an idea, any of your special songs or requests. For requests, the band will play everything it can. So if there's anything on their set list that you request, the guys will be more than happy to play it. To play lots of songs that they don't know is not possible. It's the same for learning lots of tracks. Most of the bands are extremely busy and don't have the rehearsal time to be learning one-off tracks. So we would usually say they will play anything they know in their set list for you, no problem at all. And anything that it cannot play, the DJ will be more than happy to play. They will look after all your songs that aren't, can't be played by the band. For the, in a wedding scenario, in a first dance, this would happen a lot. So not many of the bands can learn all the first dances. They would have a good selection of first dances, the most popular ones that are requested all the time. So they would have a good selection of songs here. If your song's on that list, perfect. If you want the guys to play it, they will have no problem doing it. But if your track is not on here, let them know. They play the original via the DJ on the night, but they make a big deal out of it. They still get everybody around the crowd. They introduce you onto the floor. It's done very nicely. Also at this time, if you have any father-daughter dance or things like that, it's a good time to have it at the beginning. We recommend, especially in a wedding scenario, because your photographer on the night, photographers only stay for the first couple of songs. They've been there all day since 9 and 10 o'clock in the morning. So after your first dance, if you have a father-daughter dance, we recommend to do it here, especially if it's something that's being played, like the original track being played by the DJ. It's nice to play both songs one after each other. And your photographer will get to capture all that as well. Start times. We would normally recommend for a wedding scenario around 9:30ish, 10ish. The band will arrive for 7, 8 o'clock before the meal is finished. A lot of hotels will tell you that the meal will be finished for 7, 8 o'clock, and they very rarely are. things always get delayed or move on a wee bit, but the band will be there in good time. They're there before the meal is finished. In some venues, they can set up quietly and not interrupt or disturb anybody during the meal. If not, sometimes they would have to clear tables to get the dance floor and stage ready. So the hotel would work with the hotel in getting the stage set up and everything ready during this time. So it's usually between 8 and 9 o'clock this happens. There'll be a bit of background, the band will put background music on, so it's not dead. It's also a great time for guests to go grab another drink, have a stretch, get ready for dancing. Like we would have couples get in touch and we want to start dancing straight away. It's not recommended. The last thing you want to do after scooping your last dessert is to be on a dance floor, boogieing. So it's normally better to leave a bit of time, let everybody relax, get ready for the dancing. We would say 9:30 is a good time to get that started. So you're making best use of your band. So the band would start about 9:30. They would normally play for an hour and a bit, and then there'd be a small break for tea and cake. It's around 20 minutes. Some venues do this a little bit later. What would happen there is the band would play for 2 hours, just over 2 hours, then take the break with the DJ coming on, playing a bit of background music. The tea and cake would come out, and then the DJ would gradually build it up after 20 minutes and get the floor full again. But the normal scenario would be band to play for an hour, take a break for the tea and cake. After 20 minutes, they'd go on, start the second half, play for another hour and a bit, and the DJ would take over straight away. This is quite good because the band would finish on a high energy set, and the DJ can take over with straight in with high energy music as well to keep the floor full and moving and going all night. DJ will go to the end of the night. It's usually 2, half 2, depending on the venue. Again, requests, the DJ is a lot more flexible to play anything you would like to hear. So we would normally recommend for the band and the DJ in around 10 requests. They would get an idea of what you like, what you're into, and form their set from around that. Going into the wedding, the band and the DJ would have a set in mind, and it's tailored to keep everybody and involve everybody and keep the dance floor busy and full all night long. A band will go in, will have a set of waltzes and jives, some oldies. They have plenty of modern stuff, 80s, 90s. The idea is to keep the floor full all night long with a good mix and to involve everybody. Most bands play their jives and waltzes and oldie type stuff early on for the older generation so they can get out, have a little dance. But yeah, we would have some couples that get in touch and be like, we only want rock music or just the indie music, not thinking about the rest of the crowd there. The band's job is to keep the floor busy and everybody having fun all night long. So I would keep that in mind when you're choosing requests, and not to pick too many. A normal set list for a band is around 40 tracks for the night, something around there. So we've had people that have give a set list of 50, 60 songs. They can't play that many. They will play as many as they can, but there isn't enough time to fill all that. So we'd always recommend in around 10 songs. They get an idea of what you're into, what you like, and they will tailor it to you. But obviously, they work to the dance floor on the night. They see who's there, they see what's working, and they just keep the dance floor moving. Same for the DJ. He will play to the dance floor and give plenty of chat and banter and get everybody involved, which is always great. For the first dance as well, actually, when I'm seeing my notes, the band would get everybody around, welcome the bride and groom, onto the dance floor. What a lot of brides and grooms would like, because they don't like the attention for a long time. We would normally say after the first verse or chorus, the band will ask the bridesmaids and groomsmen onto the dance floor to join them. That would last for about 30 seconds, and then they would invite everybody on. This is like, try to give a bit of time with just the two of you on the dance floor, again for the photographers to capture some nice photos. It's, you may think it's a long time on there on your own, but it's not. It flies. It's really quick. You're nearly better to overdo it, be there on your own. But yeah, don't worry about it too much. Again, the bands and DJs have done this many times, so ask them, have a chat with them. They'll always, depending on the track or the song, they'll know how to work it for you and make it feel special. But yeah, it's just, again, to give photographer some time, capture nice pictures. Same with if you were having a father-daughter dance, photographer's there so you can capture some photos. Finish times, in around 2 o'clock. It'll finish up 2:30. And to pay the acts, a deposit payment would be made through Partybands to secure the band. And then the rest of the fee is payable to the band and DJ, usually on the day. But if you would like to arrange a transfer or some other method of payment, you can contact the act and arrange that with them as well. So yeah, I hope that helps, and there's some good info in there on the booking process and what happens on the night. If you have any questions or anything else you'd like to know, just give us a shout. We're very happy to chat with you over call or over email. Thank you. Chat soon.